I just moved from Minnesota to Bali 3 weeks ago, and I'm gonna answer a ton of questions that I've been asked about what it's like to live here and how I got here. What did you need to come? You need a visa and a passport, and really that's it. And to get a visa, you just have to look up like Bali visa, and then you'll get in contact through email or via WhatsApp, and you'll have to send them, your passport, send them your birth certificate, social security number, things like that. And then it gets approved, and then you have to pay for it. My visa is for 1 year, and it's multiple entry, except I have to leave after 6 months and leave the country and come back. It doesn't matter where I go, but I do have to do that. Mine was $500 US. What was the moving process like? For me, I sold everything in my apartment and I came with a suitcase and a backpack. Like that's all I came with. So I just brought my clothes, my toiletries, toothbrush, and like that's really it because I knew that I was gonna be able to get everything else here. How did you make living arrangements when you came? Right now, I'm staying in a friend's villa, but after she gets back, she's been out on holiday, we're gonna go villa hunting for me. So there's two ways that you can have a villa here. You can either pay monthly, which is not super secure because the economy here struggles with money. So the people here care about money more than they care about like honesty or loyalty. So you could go out on holiday and they could literally give your villa to somebody else while you're gone, but you can pay in advance. You can pay 1 year in advance or 6 months in advance, 4 months in advance, whatever it is, however long you want to stay there for sure, you can pay that in advance. So your villa is not going anywhere. But you just have to look around, go to different places. I will be like showing you guys when I'm villa hunting what it's like. Is it expensive to live here? Absolutely not. It is expensive to get here. To get here, you have to pay for your passport, you have to pay for your visa, you have to pay for the plane ticket. My plane ticket was obviously very expensive because I came from Minnesota, like literally the other side of the world. But it is very cheap to live here. You can get around on a scooter from anywhere from like $1.50 to $5 a ride, even if it's really far. There's food that's for $5 to $10. The grocery store is a little bit more expensive, but only the things that are imported are more expensive. Other than that, it's very cheap to live here, especially if you have like European or American currency. Do you need a license to drive a scooter? Yes, but no. Like you're technically supposed to have one, but no, you don't really need one. If a cop pulls you over, they'll pull you over for not wearing a helmet. And you can bribe them. Because of the money here, you can literally bribe the cops. Like for whatever the reason they pull you over, if you give them money, they'll let you off. How am I working? I am considered a digital nomad here. I'm a tarot reader, but I'm also a YouTuber. So I get my currency from still American. I still am with my American bank. But I just go to an ATM and the ATM takes out rupiah. Do people speak English? Most people here do speak very broken English, so I actually talk really, really fast, and it's forced me to slow down. It's like actually slow down to talk. I'm in the process of learning Indonesian because I want to connect with people better here, but for the majority, you will be able to speak enough English to get where you need to go or to figure out whatever you need to figure out. There also are a ton of tourists here that do speak English, so even if a local doesn't speak the best English, I'm sure you can just literally find somebody on the street and bump into them and say, like, hey, can you help me with this transaction? Is there American food? Yes. So actually what I've noticed, there are a few American corporations here. There's Burger King, there's Starbucks, there's McDonald's. There also is, like when I go to the mall, there's H&M, there's Victoria's Secret. There's not a ton, but that's all I've seen so far. American food tastes really good because it's not good for you. Here, if you try to get American food, it just doesn't hit as good. It doesn't taste as good. So I'd rather have the local food or the other types of food that they have from other countries, like Vietnamese. Even their Mexican food is really good here. But the American food they have, it just doesn't hit the same, unless it's like McDonald's or something. Living prices. You can find a villa anywhere from $200 a month to $1,000 a month. Like really, that's like the biggest range, I feel. So it really depends on what you're looking for, the kind of amenities you're looking for, but you can find a villa here that is very, very cheap. Also got asked what kind of music do they play in the clubs, because I go clubbing a lot. So they play, it depends on the club. There's some clubs that only play Afrobeat. There's some clubs that play techno music. There's some clubs that play EDM. There's some clubs that play, like my favorite club is called Shishi, and it has 3 levels. Bottom level is a chill area. Second level, techno. Third level, rap and R&B. They play like, I guess what I would call like white girl music. You know, they play like, so what, we get drunk. So what, we smoke weed. Oh, that brings me to my next question. Are drugs illegal here? Yes, especially green. Very, very, very illegal. Like very, very, very illegal. It's possible to find, but very, very difficult. And those are all the questions that I've asked. So if you guys have any other questions, I would love to answer them. Just drop them in the comments below and I'll make another video. Other than that, I love you so much.